Girls decided that they wanted to get the school to try to switch from throwaway water bottles to reusable water bottles.
What was our first step with our project?
We tried to spread the message of saving water.
The best part about doing the Brownie Journey is that it gives you an easy format to follow as a way to structure your meeting.
You don't have to be an expert with journeys because the book gives you the background that you need, and you don't find yourself scrambling every month or every other week, depending on how often your meetings are, to come up with something new, something different. It's there for you.
The girls came up with the ideas through the games that we played, the relay races, about how important it is in other parts of the world to have fresh water. And those activities were kind of suggested in the Journey book.
It made things easy. It gave us a sense of where we were going and where we wanted to take the girls.
The way that it went from the Brownies to our classroom to a school-wide idea was that the girls right here in this classroom who are on the Brownie troop said to me, Mrs. Galeta, we want this to be a school-wide movement. We want everyone to get excited, and we want everyone to be aware of how they can conserve water and how they can help the environment.
It spread from second grade classrooms that the Brownie troops are in to the entire school. And it went from there to us developing some greener initiatives in the school.
Do you think that your project was a success, girls?
Yeah!
Do you think that you learned a lot this year?
Yeah!
Do you think that other people in the school learned something from you?
It has really also brought some girls out of their shells to be more comfortable about talking and being in a leadership role.
Well, if you start telling people from other schools about our water bottle challenge, and they might tell some of their friends from another school, and then they tell their friends, and it keeps going and going and going.
I think that the journeys can make facilitating the leadership development model of Girl Scouts easier for volunteers because that's what it's designed to do. This building is actually a historic building. It's the Clothier family mansion. It was built like in the late 1800s. The leader's guide says, do a building audit. We found out how much the utility bills were, and the girls were like, we should make posters. So that was an activity.
I made posters to tell people to save energy.
We put up posters about energy usage and water and all kinds of different things to kind of get people thinking. What inspired us to use Journeys, because we felt like it was easy. We can do Girl Scouts with this kind of ready-made curriculum. And it made it so simple because you know what you're going to do every troop meeting. You have a plan. You can figure it out. So what we're going to do here is we're going to see the difference in using insulation. So we have felt. I've seen a vast change in all of the girls in terms of their voice and willingness to take action.
As I got to know more about Girl Scouts, I decided to be a leader, and I tried to make my own decisions.
I learned at Girl Scouts how to be a little more aware of the environment, and how to be a better leader towards being more aware.
Quite a few of the girls, they had no voice. They were quiet. They didn't speak up. They made, unsure of themselves. And now it's just like they're bubbling with information. They're willing to speak up. Everybody's talking about science and energy and going green. You can kind of pick up stuff out of local media and talk about it in your troop meeting. So you don't have to be an expert. There's resources. The leader manual can help you in some ways. When they're applied in the Get Moving Journeys, it's more accessible to girls. It's fun.
Last winter, I received a letter in the mail at my office from Troop 1419, signed by each one of them individually, and included a picture of the troops standing where there should be a sidewalk, but there was a sidewalk missing, and they were making a plea for the city to help them get their project completed.
The project we took part in was the Journeys program, and what we did was we found a problem in the community.
We wrote a letter to Miss Fadden, and we we said that we wanted a sidewalk. There is a strip of sidewalk missing along Heather Glen Court and Highland Meadows. We are trying to promote a healthy community, and the strip of grass prevents us from riding our bike, pushing a stroller, or using a wheelchair.
I actually like the Journeys program because it was a whole year of Girl Scouts was already mapped out for us.
The map kind of gave the kids, you know, a better, you can look at it and really see where you're going, and they could see the end in sight. They started, you know, with an idea and spent literally their whole school year working on it every month.
We can ride bikes and ride scooters, and people with wheelchairs, they can just go across the sidewalk.
Skill sets like leadership and teamwork and goal setting, those are all things that as adults we have to employ and utilize in our daily lives. It's clear that Girl Scouts has set that foundation for them.
So hopefully, whether it be as a group or individuals down the road, these girls will realize that there's a way to handle things, but also, you know, a way to do things and see results.
Leadership can be defined in a lot of ways, but one thing that they displayed here is initiative. Again, they identified a problem, they asked to help with a solution, and they took the initiative to correct something that had been a long-standing problem that no one else had really ever taken the initiative, including the city, to correct.
I would not be anywhere near as outgoing or outspoken as I am today. You know, it's definitely shaped the young woman that I'm becoming. Girl Scouts gives you the strength to stand up for what you believe in and to go for it.
I literally can do anything, and I've learned that through Girl Scouting. Like there's no obstacle that can't be overcome. There's no challenge that can't be solved. If it wasn't for Girl Scouting, I wouldn't realize that there was so much power in my own hands.
Now I recognize that I have dreams and convictions, and I have something to say, and now Girl Scouts has helped me find the voice to say exactly what I need to say.
Start working on any of the journeys. The way I approach the journey is they have this theme. And however you enact the theme or engage the girls in the theme is going to be how they get the most out of it. We're at the Foxdale area of the Spring Mountain Toyabe National Forest. I have put together a Spring Mountain Preservation Day in partnership with the USDA Forestry Service to help our girls come out and learn how to implement the journeys in a live action setting. We're going to go up to our camp and do some take action projects up there, which is going to be about water and the water cycle, and how to conserve water, how to keep water from eroding our camp away. When girls are doing things that are meaningful to them, that they're more invested in what Girl Scouts is and what it means. Just get the journeys, take them, give them to your girls, let them take them home, and then when they come back to their next meeting or the next time you get together, have them tell you what they got out of it, tell you what they liked about it, and run with it from there.
So there's plenty of books at the Girl Scout stores that you can find, or even online, girlscouts.org, that can help you with your journey.
The girls will lead you, and you can follow their lead through it.
To change the whole world all at once? No. What can you do, Lisa?
Just make small changes.
And what happens if we make a small change? What can happen from there, Lauren?
We can make a big change altogether and change the whole earth.
So did we have fun with our journey this year?
Yeah!